or just...
Okay, I guess I'm starting a new recording. I wanted to append it, but I guess I'm starting a new recording, which is fine. We just are not going to have a mobile unit in this Hangout, but you can go
Yeah.
through all the different features. Nick, why don't we go to Notes first?
Okay.
All right, I
All
went to
right.
Notes, and you've already got some stuff on there, which is
Yes.
fine. So why don't you just like manipulate and play around with that?
Okay.
So what we're seeing here is we're seeing basically a Google document as part of the Hangout. And people in the Hangout can choose to look at this document if they want to, and they can also edit and add to the document. This is a shared notes document. It's referred to as notes in the upper left-hand corner of the Hangout. And
Yes.
so then you could save a version of this to your own Google Docs and keep it for future reference. So that's notes. Let's go ahead and take a look at Sketchpad. This is being recorded, everybody, just so you know. Well, now I'm going to go to the Sketchpad. Okay, so you've got a little smiley face on there. And so this is a great tool for playing games like Pictionary and for artists to share their thoughts and renderings, architects, planners, anything like that. Okay, and then I'm going to go to Documents, and I'm going to add a document here. Or actually, do you have a document, Nick, that you can share?
Yeah, let me see. Let me see here.
Because I want
Assuming...
to see how it appears for me, what I
Okay.
see on my end.
I want to see what this one actually is.
So Nick's looking for a document that he can
Yeah.
share here, and then we're going to see how it appears on the screen, what kind of notification I get.
All right.
That's what I'm curious about, is, for example, how I know that you've just shared a document. Okay, and there's a blog post put in the chat.
Okay, so now I'm going to do a doc share. That. So now I'm going to hit cancel. Then I'm going to go back into this, and
So I
it
still
should.
don't see a shared document
Okay,
popping
yeah.
up here yet.
This should be it.
Okay,
Titled.
untitled document. Okay, yeah, so it just
Okay.
popped up in real time. I didn't have
And
to.
this is something I'm doing for something else,
Yeah,
but
I didn't have to do anything. It just popped up right below Sketchpad. It popped up saying untitled document. Now, do I have edit rights on this too, or just view?
no, I can act.
You
Hold on,
made
I
it
can
view.
actually, I can make a new document here and do that. Give me 1 second, and I'll do this.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not that important that we see it. It's
Yeah,
just basically a
yeah,
Google
yeah.
document that you can share. And what's good is when it comes in, when I click on it and select it, the quality is perfect. I mean, it's just like it's a Google document.
That's cool.
Now, the next thing that we want to look at is screen share. So I'll
You
go
want me to
ahead
go?
and
Oh, you'll do
I'll
it.
go ahead
Okay.
and do that on my end here. So I'm going to click on screen share. It pops up and it allows me to select what open window I want to share. So I'm going to share this one from the Autumn Arts Festival. Gotta minimize this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm now sharing a screen. Now what's interesting is I cannot scroll this. So it shows whatever portion is viewable. Now if I go back to the screen itself that I'm sharing, yeah, I can scroll it there.
Yeah.
So what you really need to have almost is two monitors to do this. You got to have the window that you're sharing in one, monitor ideally, and then have your Hangout in the other, so that you can control what you're showing.
Yeah.
Because I've got the Hangout full screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. We can share our screen. And how does it look on your end? Does it look clear?
It looks great, man. It looks like I'm actually viewing it in my window.
Basically, it's like GoToMeeting, just as good.
Yeah.
Just as good as GoToMeeting.
What I think they should include in this, Craig, is actually like a collaborative web surfing thing.
Yep.
I'm sure they can figure out some way to do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, the two things on my top of my wish list would be that and being able to move the thumbnails to the bottom if I want to, depending on the orientation that I want. Right now when I'm sharing a document, it's great to have them off to the right side. But if I'm just doing a regular meeting, Hangout, and I'm recording it, it would be much better for me to have the thumbnails across the bottom like the old way. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing the screen.
Another thing that I just thought would be cool is kind of like a Hangout games. Yeah, like you can actually watch the other people playing. It would be cool for the Zynga Poker.
I'm sure that's coming.
Wouldn't surprise me.
They've really done a lot here, though. I mean, I don't think I can overstate that they've taken a big step here. And not only have they rolled out these new features, but they have opened it up to the public. So it's going to be interesting to see how much uptake there is and how well their systems can handle it. So, all right, well, anything else you think we should cover in this particular
someone
recording?
just posted that they're actually using Photoshop and doing share screens so people can see them edit photos.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, sharing the screen is huge. That opens up so many options, and the fact that it's a high-quality screen share, that's even better. Okay, so let's just test that theory here real quick.
Yes, Yannick, keep that Facebook.
I'm going to open up Aperture.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to share that. And I just want to see what the quality looks like. So I've got Aperture over here, so I'm going to go to Screen Share, and I'm going to select Aperture. And say,
boy, we're just finding new nuggets, aren't we?
Okay, so now you're looking at my Aperture, right?
And that looks crisp. It looks almost like it would be if I was viewing it on my end.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a photo here. Let me pick one. So let me pick a portrait here. Pick this one. Oh, wait a second here. I'm not in the right mode here. Go in here and pick a portrait like one that needs a little bit of work. Okay, let me go into this one here. Alright, so this one, she's a little bit dark in the face. She needs to be brightened up a little bit. So if I go into adjustments here and I pull the exposure up a little more. Okay, can you see that exposure coming up?
Yeah.
If I draw it back down again, okay? See?
Yeah.
Then I draw it up.
Looks great, man.
So you can see the changes happening. Alright, and it looks pretty clear on your screen?
Yeah.
Alright, well, talk about an educational tool. Alright, so I'm going to stop that screen sharing. Okay, well, I think that's a take. So so let's unmute Leanne. Let's see. She doesn't want to say anything. Okay. So let's go ahead and unless you can think of anything else to say, Nick, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this recording.
Nothing really comes out at the top of my head, but I really like the features that they've put out for this so far, and I hope they figure out a way that we can do the YouTube sharing again, and live YouTube sharing as well, and the live web surfing.
Yeah, recording
and stuff,
to YouTube.
And that would be great.
Yeah, recording to YouTube and streaming live on YouTube and recording at the same time. Absolute items on the wish list. All right, well, thanks a lot.
And Craig, Yannick wants you to recap the features again just briefly.
Okay, well, you've got notes where you can, that's a shared note document. It's a Google document that everybody can then make a copy of if they want to their own Google Docs. So if you're having a meeting and you want to take notes during the meeting, that's perfect for that. Then Sketchpad is a fun thing for collaborating on sketches. You can play Pictionary with that. Lot of uses for that. Of course, you can insert images in these things, in these documents. These are full-blown Google documents. You can do anything you could normally do with a Google document. You can even create a new spreadsheet and have a spreadsheet in here, which would be great for, you know, talking about finance and things like that. Then you can also share a Google document that you've already created. So you know, it really is pretty huge. That you add to that the screen sharing, and I can't think of a reason to have GoToMeeting anymore. I'm sorry to say that, because I use GoToMeeting and I enjoy it, but I'm just trying to think of what it has over this. The only thing it has is I can control somebody else's screen.
Yeah.
So
And
but that's really it, because if I want to see what you're doing, like I can do in GoToMeeting, you can just share your screen with me. But you can't share the whole screen. That is a distinct difference here. You can only share a given window that you select.
Yes, you can actually hit desktop.
Oh
and
my
it'll show
gosh.
your desktop.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Then GoToMeeting's toast.
Here, let me show you.
Yeah,
let me
share
show
your
you.
desktop. GoToMeting's toast. That's it. That's the
Yes,
final
and then
nail
I'll minimize
in their coffin.
And can you see my little?
Yeah, let me go to it. Okay, so that's your whole desktop.
Yes, with the rain meter, Windows 8 stuff.
Now go ahead and bring up some kind of a program or a photo or something for me to see. I want to see the quality of this, because it's a little bit grainy right now. What I'm seeing is a little bit grainy.
Yes, let me try to find something here. I'm going to go to Start menu.
Actually, you know what? It kind of paints it on the screen. It kind of gets sharper as it's on there.
Okay.
So
I'll just load up paint.net and I'll just do. Here, there's paint.net.
Yep.
You can open recent stuff I've done. I play Second Life, so I've done some graphics for there.
I would say that this isn't quite the quality of a GoToMeeting experience as far as the full screen share. The Windows share was a little higher quality than this, but this is pretty daggone good. It's good enough that considering it's free, I think this is going to be big trouble for GoToMeeting.
Yeah. I like to see Facebook do this. And another thing, I just got the search Google, so you can actually do Google searches. I think through Google Plus now.
Okay, yeah, I haven't looked since I've been doing this recording.
You may have to reload your main Google Plus page.
Can you put it up on the screen? Go ahead, and since you're sharing your screen, go ahead and put it up.
Yeah, let me do that real quick here. Right here, and if you see right up here, it says Search Google Plus.
Yeah. And before, all you could do there was find a person, right?
Yeah, and now you can see it says WWE Network.
See what happens if you search Springfield News at 6, and the news is run together with the A symbol. No, the A symbol, A with a circle around it. No space, no space. News at 6 with no space.
Okay.
Yeah, take that space out. Search that and see what comes up. See if one of our shows come up.
It's loading, and Springfield.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep.
That is so cool.
Awesome.
That is amazing.
All right. Goodbye. Goodbye. A lot of things. Goodbye, Facebook. Goodbye, Cisco.
Yes.
I'm
I'm gonna stop sharing my screen.
Goodbye, the entire education system as it was. Throw them all out the window. Google Plus is here. All right,
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
combine that with the mobile stuff and breaking news. I could see like CNN or local stations using this.
Well, I can see them going away. They've been disintermediated now. I mean, we could just do it all direct now. We don't need the people that are generating the news can just broadcast it direct now.
Yeah, and with the sharing, because you can broadcast this to like YouTube or whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't. Yeah, you. That's insanely cool.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to stop this recording for now. Thanks again for everybody for tuning in. This is a special AreaCable.com production.